What if I told you there is a secret world of tiny creatures with incredible powers beyond the realm of human imagination? When you realize the phenomenal abilities of these tiny little animals and what they're truly capable of, in comparison, we are just big, clumsy giants. I've devoted my life to unlocking the secrets of these miraculous mini monsters. I'm teaming up with a scientist friend, and we're going to the very edge of the world to find them.
Which way? In the bush. I got one.
Behind you, behind you.
Did you get it? He's got me.
Looks like a dinosaur, straight up from the dawn of time.
That's the perfect killing machine right there. I'll show you, pound for pound, they stack up against any creature that ever roamed the earth. Like that. Oh!
He destroyed my sensor.
This is in the realm of superheroes. Size does not matter, especially when you're a little giant.
I gotta say, between what I've read and what you've told me about these beetles, I'm excited to capture these little critters out here.
You should be. It's this tiny, gorgeous little ground beetle that is absolutely jacked up with military hardware.
Why?
Ground beetles are basically the finger food of the wild. So in order to not become prey, these guys have developed this internal combustion chamber that basically turns into a living butt cannon that blows other animals away. This is the only species of beetle that has developed this unique strategy. It is not someone you want to mess with. It's like you got a firecracker and put 6 legs on it. Downside, they stink really bad when they detonate and they burn. And by stink, I don't mean like a skunk stink. I mean like this crazy industrial chemical stink. And by burn, think of a microscopic blowtorch just hitting your skin.
I just want you to know, I started off really excited when you talk about exploding beetles, but when you start talking about smell, you know, it just...
Listen, if you can take a car trip with me for 2 hours, you can stand the stink of one of these bugs. We're venturing deep into the arid scrubland of California in search of a creature that sounds like something from a 1950s B movie, the Bombardier Beetle. Superficially, the Bombardier Beetle seems unremarkable. However, it has a weapon like no other animal on the planet. When attacked or agitated, it turns around and deploys an astonishing chemical cannon right out of its butt. And the firing mechanism at the tip of its tail can swivel 270 degrees. It's like a volcano on a swivel. And these toxic chemicals are incredibly caustic. They leave their enemies, birds, frogs, and ants, dead, and make the Bombardier Beetle the ultimate chemical weapon in the animal kingdom. We're looking for something truly tiny, as big as your fingernail.
Okay.
Only slightly bigger than a harvester ant. So unless you know exactly where to look, you'll never see them. But I assure you, the hills are alive
With the sounds of farting beetles.
which is music to my ears.
Let's find these guys, man.
All righty. Anywhere where there's water, that's where we're gonna find them hanging out. They like a higher level of moisture. So they're not gonna be out here in the scrub.
Hey, check this out, man. There's gotta be at least 20, 30 rabbit forms around here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this many around. There's a good number of rabbits living in this area.
The fact that they're digging so shallow tells you they're probably getting to the roots of some of these plants to eat. That's where the moisture is. And that's good for us, because that's exactly what our beetles are looking for. Even in this high desert, they're able to find the area that is the most moist and the coolest. So there's life here. Wow, that's hot. Fried egg on my bald head.
I'd pay to see that.
Good thing is, the hotter it gets, the more likely we're gonna find them congregated in a cool, shaded area. So all through the night, they're out hunting. I mean, they're basically little Vikings They raid in nurseries of other insects and eat the larvae. Then during the daytime, as it gets hotter, these little midnight murderers gather together, they retreat into the shadows. That's where we're gonna get the kind of cover and the kind of temperatures these guys like. Oh!
What you got? What you got?
Look at these. You know what these are? So where I come from, we call these darkling beetles, but get down close to them. Here in California, they call them clown beetles.
Clown beetles.
Yeah, because when they get upset, they do this. See that handstand? See that? So they do these acrobatics. You find them here in Africa, in Australia. They're quite beautiful.
This guy's so cool.
Oh, yeah. But this is just an opening act. This is not the main event. For starters, these guys are vegetarian, whereas bombardiers are predators that eat meat.
These guys are awesome, but what do you say we get back to the main hunt, huh?
Absolutely. It is actually breeding season for these little guys, so we may have interrupted date night.
Oh.
Oh.
There we go. Pretty good density of green patches down there.
Oh, yeah. This is where the moisture is. All the water we get here is going to run down into that. Relative to the rest of this high desert, that is a beetle oasis.
Let's do it. Oh. It's getting dense.
Now, this is great.
Yeah?
You see this loose bark?
Yep.
You peel it away gently, you will eventually come across a whole group of them.
Okay.
Here's the challenge. We capture just one beetle. The chances of it detonating on cue during testing, it's pretty much impossible. So my advice, catch as many as you can.
Copy that.
Let's go do it.
All right. I'm feeling pretty lucky right now, so I think I'm gonna capture more than you today.
Oh, a beetle catching contest, huh? All right, let's do this.
Come on. What we got here? That looks a little promising.
Oh, whoa, here we go, here we go. Nice. Look at that, right in there. There he is, you see him? That, my friends, is a North American Bombardier Beetle. He is a god amongst insects. Billy, I got one.
Yeah?
Come on.
So between the two of us, BTG is undoubtedly the wildlife expert. But let's be honest, for this, you gotta be cat-like, quick.
Oh, no. You see where that went? Ah.
BTG, he's more of a bear.
Yeah, I thought I was so close to landing my first beetle.
I'm more like a panther. Ah, got you. Yeah, baby. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances here. There we go. 3 for the count. This washout is full of them. How many did you say you have so far?
I'm getting nothing.
It's raining Bombardier Beetles over here.
Here we go. And boom. All right, Bailey, I'm on the board.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Gold mine, baby.
All righty, show and tell. Look at that, 5 beauties.
Nice,
Now,
5.
how about you?
I stopped counting at 11, my friend.
Oh, very nice. You put me to shame. Look at these guys.
So cool.
I mean, these are just marvels of chemical engineering. See how his abdomen extends below the wing covering?
Oh, yeah.
That's a sign that he is agitated and ready to defend himself by blasting us with scorching hot chemical vapors. You can actually see the granular crustacean around the back of its abdomen. And that is where it's been blasting.
They just look like mortars. That's the end that you don't want to see.
Yeah. This thing is half the size of your little fingernail. But I'm telling you, we get too close, we get a dose of that scalding vapor, boom, it'll bring you to your knees. Charles Darwin himself, one of the fathers of modern zoology, he grabs these beetles he thinks looks amazing, and he runs out of hands. So he puts one in his mouth so he can grab more. Bang, badly burns the inside of his mouth. And then he wrote a short description. There's a ground beetle that packs some seriously deadly traits. He is not someone you want to mess with.
The Bombardier Beetle is one of the tiniest little giants we've ever come across. It's also one of the most unique. My suspicion is its chemical cloud is gonna be next level. So we're gonna put that booty to the test.
I'm glad to be out of that scrub.
I'm telling you, these guys, totally worth it. Oh man, look at those beauties. That little green and blue shimmer, My guess is the brilliant color lets you know, do not mess with me. I'm warning you right now.
Exactly. That's the iridescence on the top of their wing covers. Or elytra, they do have wings under those wing sheaths, but they will virtually never use them. And ground beetles have the thickest wing covers of all. Their shell is really hard and keeps everybody out. So they're almost bulletproof as they are, but then they have that other defense mechanism that made them famous.
Oh, yeah.
Some serious thermal butt cannon. Now, you think back to supposed fire-breathing animals. Things like Komodo dragons and crocodile monitors, their bites are so painful they're alleged to be breathing fire, even though we know they're not. But this guy really delivers on that promise. If you upset him, you get caustic chemicals at blast furnace temperatures in your face.
Based on what you've told me, I think we should spend the entire day just looking at the blast alone.
Oh, yeah.
First thing I want to do, I want to see the range and distance that this guy covers when it triggers that blast.
You know what that's called in the military?
What's that?
The BBDA, the backblast danger area. It's what we do when you anti-armor weapons and rockets.
Uh-huh.
An area behind the rocket, BBDA. But today it's Bombardier Beetle danger area. That's what we're finding out.
So here's what I'm thinking. If we set up the terrarium and black it out, and if you can trigger this guy to discharge, I'm thinking we might actually be able to see the toxic blast, the most contrast on our camera.
So, Billy, the way to grab these little guys is using these rubber-tipped forceps. Don't worry about hurting them. They're incredibly hard outer shell. Their carapace is super strong. Yes.
Got one?
Got him.
All right, big guy. I need you to get this guy to blast for us.
Yeah, we got some harvester ants, the natural enemy of all ground beetles. So these guys go at it all day, every day. So I brought along a batch of them in the hope that they will induce the beetle into blasting off its butt cannon.
All right, we're rolling.
Okay, here we go. Keep him in the center. Oh gosh, he's fast. Can you grab those guys? Just steer him towards the center.
Oh, shoot. I think he's going under the table. Where is he? Where is he?
He's underneath, mate.
Is he? Oh, he's fast. Okay.
Open the box for me, mate. Well, that made us look pretty stupid.
No, it was horrible.
All right, what do you want to do?
You take the beetle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the ants.
Gotcha.
We'll do it at the same time.
Okay, here we go. We got harvester ants everywhere. Wow, that ant is chasing him. It's like a pride of lions just tracking down a gazelle.
Oh, he's scurrying.
It's happening.
Oh!
It's happening. He's not backing down, though.
Gosh, here he comes.
Oh!
Oh, I love these guys.
That? Blow them away.
Nice.
I believe you call that smackdown in this country where I come from.
Man.
That is full don't argue. Get off me.
These guys deliver the goods. I'm gonna grab the camera. Check this out.
Look at those ants.
Here it comes.
Whoa! Wow!
Oh,
That's devastating. They think they got him and just game changer. The ants are just lying there in toxic fumes, thrashing about, and he's gone. And that cloud, how big was that blast cloud?
That blast was 3 centimeters long, or nearly 1 1/4 inch.
They're 3/4 of a centimeter long, 1/3 of an inch. So that's 4 times its body length of full-on chemical don't argue right in your face.
That's scary. What's another creature out there that can launch a bomb that far?
Obviously, skunks can unleash a devastating blast. But while their stink will make you vomit, it isn't going to kill you. The creature with the most powerful and lethal firepower that I can think of is the giant spitting cobra. Picture that we stretch out a tiny beetle to match the 9-foot length of a giant spitting cobra. That's 365 times the beetle's original size. The cobra can spit its venom up to 2/3 its own body length, so 6 feet away, but only in a single direction. That's impressive, but not that impressive when compared to our beetle. He could blast his toxic spray 4 times his body length in multiple directions. So he could take out anything within a 36-foot diameter. That is one ginormous blast zone. What an extraordinary way to defend yourself.
Unbelievable.
And keep in mind, it only detonates if you attack it. But if you come after it, it'd be like sticking your face underneath the space shuttle when it's taking off. In the animal kingdom, nothing on a pound-for-pound basis has this kind of firepower. In the animal kingdom, nothing on a pound-for-pound basis has this kind of firepower.
That is some incredible range.
Yes, it is. Hideous and inspiring that this little guy has the capacity to inflict that kind of damage.
Okay, so we've established that they've got serious reach with their butt blasts. Now I want to test its damage capability. You say these chemical blasts are hot?
That's a hot cup of coffee in the face and a bucket of battery acid. Now, I'm no chemist, but let me tell you what I know about the chemical anatomy of this little guy. He's got two separate fuel chambers.
Okay.
One has hydrogen peroxide, the other has hydroquinone. Then those two chemicals, at the time of his choosing, get pushed into a third chamber, and it instantly blasts out in a new form called benzoquinone, which is incredibly toxic. But it's also just white hot.
Let's find out exactly how hot those little blasts actually get. I got a special toy. Check this guy out. It's a thermal camera.
Ah, so that's a thermal camera mounted to a smartphone. That's amazing.
This guy is gonna let us see the heat that comes off of that cloud area.
Bring on the butt cannon.
Let's do it. I'm recording now.
Okay, here we go. I'll just touch him on the back end there.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Gently does it. Did you get that? Did you get that?
Yeah, man.
That is some, wow, that is some putrid steam coming out of that bug. There it is, benzoquinone. All right, what'd you get, buddy?
Check that out.
It's like a flamethrower comes out of its back of its abdomen.
I love it.
How hot is it?
204 degrees.
That's basically boiling point.
Yeah.
Woo! To have this giant fire fart blast your enemies to smithereens. I mean, any animal, a frog or a toad or a bird, picking up and swallowing that, we're talking a heartburn from hell. That scalding heat, coupled with the toxic chemicals in that blast, makes for a potent 1-2 punch.
Yeah. But a chemical reaction like that, with such a high level of pressure, it's gotta also produce some kind of noise. A little sonic boom.
Really? Because I didn't hear a thing.
Hear me out. I've got this decibel reader. It can measure how loud anything is. Let's grab one of those guys, put his rear end as close to this little microphone that's right here, and then we'll get a reading. Or we won't.
All right. Sounds insane, but I kind of like it. Let's do this. You ready?
Yep.
All right, the butt is in the hole. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh! Did it get you?
A little bit, a little bit. Look at that.
Oh, man.
See how it stained my finger brown?
Nice.
Can you see that? That's the benzoquinone. Thank goodness it was just my finger. If you get it in your mouth or your nose or your eye, we're probably taking you to the ER. All right, tell me that wasn't for nothing. What'd you get, buddy?
Check this out, check this out.
1.5 decibels. Crikey.
At 0 decibels, the human ear can basically not hear anything.
Okay.
But for something that size, that's only 3/4 of a centimeter, to get a decibel reading like that, that's actually huge.
Absolutely. In the world of little giants, the volume of that blast would act as a major deterrent to larger predators and other insects, such as ants.
Glad he's the size he is.
Oh, yeah, because relative to the beetle's minuscule size, even the loudest land animal on Earth that I can think of, the howler monkey, at full cry could not compete with the volume of a scaled-up beetle blast. Imagine this tiny beetle growing to 29 inches, which is the average length of a howler monkey. The monkey can screech at an ear-splitting 90 decibels, which is roughly the same volume as a jackhammer. But he's got nothing against the thermochemical blast of our Titanic Beetle. It can blast out toxic gas at a volume of 148 decibels. That's as loud as a jet engine during takeoff. That is one devastating and deafening fart.
Wow. I mean, I came in with high expectations. These little guys are blowing them out of the water.
I mean, at his scale, that butt blast is like a thunderclap. It's a very audible warning to predators near and far, stay away. Man, these guys are incredible. You wanna hear something crazy?
What's that?
There's hundreds of species in this family, and most of them just stay on the ground. Some of them can also fly. They can take this chemical bomb airborne. That's a literal airborne toxic event.
So a flying, bulletproof, gas bomb delivering mean machine is what you're telling me.
Thermal smackdown from above. Can you even imagine that butt blast on an epic scale? We're talking about a colossal hurricane and acid rain, a natural disaster of truly historic proportions.
Oh, yeah.
But to see the data is something else.
Oh, yeah. Think about everything we've seen today. A tiny little bleach bomb.
Thermal bleach bomb, I mean, they're basically spewing out these volatile chemicals at a blast furnace temperature.
Not to mention how loud their little blast is whenever they discharge.
Yeah, it's deadly and deafening, which is why this is truly a little giant in his domain. Basically, these guys are Armageddon on 6 legs. This mode of defense is so effective, it has enabled Bombardier Beetle species to thrive virtually everywhere in the world. We're lucky these things are the size of cornflakes. Otherwise, they would take over our world in a heartbeat.
Which is why it's time to get them back.
Yeah, and return them to their world. Well, the honor is yours, my friend. You caught him, you set him free. Release the beasts.
Happy hunting. These guys were awesome.
I guess we're all pretty darn lucky that he's tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine that butt blast on an epic scale? We're talking a battery acid rectal hurricane.
Oh, my gosh.